In this incident, officers responded to a reported dispute. The staff reported that a guest failed to pay them and was disturbing others. Watch to see what happens next.
Hi, we got a call?
Yeah.
The room number 109
Okay.
is not checking out actually. So the 11 o'clock is the checkout time. He told us he gonna pay in 1 hour like that. And he was not confirmed whenever he gonna pay. He was in the room and he was banging on the walls. The guests are complaining. And yeah, we want him to check out but he's not listening.
Okay. All right, so even if he pays, you want him to still check out?
Yeah, like because he's disturbing the other people.
Right,
he
right.
was banging on the walls very loudly. Like every guest is calling and complaining.
Right. All right, I'll handle it for you, all right?
109.
Gotcha. Thank you. Central 36, 227. I'm heading to room 109.
227.
No way that conversation with someone that's smaller.
What's up, man?
The way that
How you doing?
you're already supposed to.
I'm Officer Mo, just so you know my body cam's on, right?
I'm understanding of the subject exactly as it is in the detail of how many different types of.
What's going on?
Amphitheater hacking.
What are you talking about?
And my inability to have the conversation outside of the fixation type of abbreviation that continues in the alphabetical usage of things that all of us have experienced, and I have been left into a situation where I need to absolutely express this in every way, as I don't understand why I'm not taken seriously on the subject, of which I have been put into the category of a toleration experience availability by a notional complex of subjective communication from groups of people that literally.
Okay, no, I understand that.
Do you understand what I'm talking about?
Yeah, no, I get that. But right now, the managers just want you to leave. All right, because they said that you're due to check out today, correct?
What do you mean?
You're due to check out today. That's what they said.
First of all, I didn't hear the one thing you said right there.
They said you're due to check out, so they just want you to leave. That's it.
Well, that's the problem with the due to check out aspect of the combination of interaction has not. Did you talk to them?
Yeah, I talked to them.
You didn't get that message from anybody?
They told me that you were due to check out, and they just want you gone. That's it. That's why I'm here.
Face to face, that's what you
Yeah. I walked up to him and asked him.
Did anybody call you?
We got a call from them, and then I talked to them to get the whole story.
Can you get the line?
What do you mean?
The line at which you were.
It was just our dispatch line, all right?
That's the most corrupted thing I've ever heard. The aspect of what I've heard so far in the system of which literally is bound to me.
Listen, I understand. They just want you gone.
It's
That's
disturbing.
it. Okay.
Every time no one reacts to me when I try to literally tell them after they've made the mistake in each point, of which I don't understand why they don't understand the subject, of which keeps getting put into a start over of a life that doesn't have any situational.
Right now, listen.
They just hit me with the subject.
They just want you gone. All right. So if you go somewhere else, it's totally fine. It's no problem with us at all. There's no problem between us. Okay. They just want you gone. That's it.
Are you who wants you to know?
Say it again.
You have the same problem?
What do you mean?
The communication, the ability to express what you were going to try to express, but it literally comes through and gets cut off in the.
No, I don't have that. I'm sorry. Okay.
Now it reaches for a memory.
No, I hear you. Do you have anywhere else to go?
No, this is the only subject.
You have nowhere else to go?
This has to happen everywhere.
What do you mean?
Everybody in each situation needs to recognize this as this is
36 units 010 roadway 1132 South Route 73. I have staff on line reporting a subject in the second floor storage unit screaming at other staff members. Stand by for further.
3627, I copy and clear. Listen, do you have
There was
any,
a tone that came through there, which is
do you
the
have
same
anywhere
as
else to go?
the other places, but it didn't sound like the same person going through.
159.
No, the shipping wasn't made it literally is the same thing in the memory, which I don't want to experience the memory of, because I understand the memory of it exactly as it is, and it's my job to make sure.
36159. You can keep me on this phone call, and I'll be around 2588.
do you want to go to the hospital or anything like that?
Originally I did, but they didn't listen to me when I got there, and a lot of them
looks like your ankles are swollen right now.
Yeah, it's better than it was.
Okay.
I can call him if you
Well,
want.
I keep getting hit by the different wave patterns, and it cuts off the same area that I've been needing to fix exactly as it needs to be fixed, because it's the exact topic of my perfect understanding that I will keep experiencing the types of things I'm experiencing during this process in a way that is just what the existence is and the types of
Let me ask you this: who pays for your room?
a subject that I can't really.
Like, is it you? Do you personally, or does family members pay for your room?
What would you say?
I don't know. This is the first time I'm meeting you. I want to be able to not have to make you leave. You know?
When was it the first time in relation to you're talking about this lifetime?
Yeah, this lifetime. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out a way that you can stay, where we don't have to ask you to leave.
Day one.
Yeah, me too. Because I literally.
Where are you from?
It brings up the subject of Earth.
Okay.
And
How'd you get here?
36
A
units on the
car,
roadway.
bus,
Black male, black
Uber.
t-shirt accusing the staff of stealing a cigarette. He's going to be outside. They're going to
and
be
this
separated.
really fucked up. It's really fucked up situation. It's going to the topic of the philosophical nature of details,
What's his name?
which it literally takes the importance.
What's your name, boss?
Brian and you're of the
Mallory Police Department. Okay.
so the person that was in the situation is highlighting now.
Do you have ID on you by any chance?
Yeah, but it's not legal.
I mean, if it's just identification, I'll still take it just so I know who I'm talking to.
I don't know why it would be identification if you're ever going to understand me as anybody different, because
So look, Brian, we're trying to work with you, but
it doesn't. It's
I got
also,
you. You're not working with us, all right?
what do you mean?
I'm trying to help you out, but you're not helping yourself, okay?
It's
So
in the one moment right there.
the motel wants you gone, okay? So you gotta go.
You know what they did though, right?
I don't know what they did, but unfortunately, for some reason, they want you gone. You gotta go. All right?
I gotta fix this for that reason.
What do you have to fix?
The problem is no one thinks it's the problem.
Well, there's. I guess they haven't gotten paid, so that's their problem. All right? The hotel hasn't
Yeah,
gotten
so I have to pay them at some point, but I'm not going to be able to pay them if you're acting like this is their hotel. And
It is their-
my own officer shows up and doesn't recognize me. That would be the worst part, or he doesn't understand the aspect of that's literally occurring in so many different people that it's literally the worst part of the subject.
Right.
If you do recognize me, you're not understanding
I don't
that the
know-
subject that I know as.
I don't know who you are, but you gotta go.
And the topic of absurd, too bad relationship on the concepts of I don't know who you are. And I'm not directing
So I'm
at
Officer
you.
Christian with the Mount Laurel Police Department. That's Officer Mall. That's Officer Fallows.
What?
We're all officers with the Mount Laurel Police Department. This is a motel in Mount Laurel, okay? It's the Econo Lodge. For some reason, management has not received payment from you, okay? So now they're requesting that you leave, okay? That's why we're here, okay?
The people that I would usually associate with management in this aspect would be specific people that I have seen here, in which so far in the relationship, which is going to the other aspect of the management of the physical bound.
Listen, Brian,
Only if it's occurring.
that
in the
doesn't
message
matter.
system,
Yeah.
in
they
which can be
still want you gone.
It can be manipulated.
They
but
still want you gone.
It needs to be an obvious.
That's why we're here,
usage.
okay?
Right.
You're using a thing that literally does the one thing that
Brian, this isn't a debate, okay?
I know. It's my order that was supposed to be followed, and no one followed the order of which I absolutely
What
gave.
order?
in-
What order?
Are you kidding me?
I don't know what order. This is the first time I met you.
Direct order. Martial law. Didn't occur. Except the one thing that would be obvious as martial law, and the other aspect of what martial law got turned into.
How much stuff you got?
What do you mean?
You gotta go.
What stuff you got? You gotta tell me exactly what you think that means.
I'm telling you, you gotta go, Brian.
You gotta tell me what you think that means.
Look, it means you gotta go. I'm trying
You
to
gotta
avoid.
find somewhere else.
I'm trying to
Okay.
avoid.
You gotta change the notion of
Brian,
this.
I'm trying to avoid to arrest you. Okay.
What's bothering you?
We are telling you that you have to go.
You gotta tell me what's bothering you.
What's bothering you?
I'm a doctor. You can tell me what's bothering you.
Okay.
If the angle,
Brian, I'm telling you.
I understand psychology.
Okay. I'm telling you.
Then stop.
You're gonna
Stop.
get. You're gonna get.
You're not going to be an officer if you're going to do that.
You're gonna be placed
I
under
can
arrest.
tell you what it is.
Are you refusing to leave?
Property check, 1020 Bricks Road.
It's not what I want to do.
Okay.
I need to help this problem.
I'm trying to, but Brian, are you refusing to leave?
I'm refusing to give up on my people.
Okay.
And especially
Brian,
on myself.
That if you've been told by the police that you have to leave a place of property like this motel,
That would never happen.
okay, and then you refuse to leave, it's defiant trespassing. You can be placed under arrest
It
and
would
charged.
start off as trespassing.
Okay, I mean that's what you're doing right
You
now.
broke the law, the boundaries of the property.
Right? Yeah, because
But why would you do that?
Brian, we're not going to argue about.
What's the disorder that you have? You have the same disorder that we're talking about. I tried to get it to you, and then you
Brian,
raise the. So
I'm,
what's the
I'm,
detail
I'm
of it?
trying to give you chances, man. I'm trying. I just want you to get your stuff and go. But you're not cooperating. You're going down the route where you're gonna have to get charged with defiant trespass.
I'm trying to cooperate.
You're not.
I'm literally.
If
trying
cooperation would be starting to pack, say, hey, I'm gonna leave, and then we'd be good. We'd be out of here.
Every time I've done that in the situations, and I've gone along with which I didn't in the original aspect, and I got hit by people that were supposed to be completely respectful. And
We're trying to be, but you're not helping us. The hotel wants you gone. You gotta go.
well, this is the only way I can help you.
With what?
The pandemic that hasn't stopped.
Okay.
What?
Last chance, Brian. Either pack your things, or we're gonna arrest you for defiant trespass.
Why would you arrest me?
Because
You're already arrested.
you're refusing to leave.
Alright.
We are telling you you have to go, and you're not leaving.
Do you know that the notional disorder that I have, which is the same thing that you have?
47.
All right.
Why?
Turn around. Turn
You
around.
want me to-
turn around? Put your hands behind your back.
What?
Turn around. Do it now.
You're refusing to leave.
Dude, stop doing it.
Turn around.
I need you. No, I need you to understand the
Put your hands behind your
subject.
back.
Turn around.
Dude, I need you to
Stop.
understand the subject.
Stop.
No, don't. I can't win this fight.
Brian,
I can't win this fight. Dude, what are you doing? Why did you do it like that? There's no message that you're going to receive during this process of any thought process where you're going to understand this to be something I would have told you already. What are you doing?
placing you in handcuffs.
Why are you
Under
not
arrest for
telling me?
trespassing.
Why are you not
We
telling
just
me?
told you you're under arrest. All right?
No, that's not accurate. Dude, this isn't the law, and that's a problem if you're falling into this subject.
Listen, we told you.
Dude,
to
I
leave,
can't
and you're not
stop
leaving.
fixing this.
All right.
You know how many times they've done this?
Brian,
Dude,
I want to send you to the hospital at this point.
what do you mean?
You're not making sense. All right, we're gonna search you.
When did I
All
tell
right,
you to do this?
Put some gloves on, please.
Got him.
Something it got brought up, and I thought I heard the mal aspect of it. Those people aren't supposed to be reached in this language barrier of. That was a really bad time period when I'm supposed to fall back into it, and the subject is literally showing me in each aspect of the different situations a thing that you don't want to bring up at all on the topic of which is scientific bound to have only me as a leader at this point. Which is still trying to use the fucking emotional complex, which only gets worse every time you don't listen to me on the subject of more susceptibility to, of more susceptible. Bad idea.
Okay. Well, I don't have gloves.
That's the only way I'm gonna fix it. I want you to understand that right now is why are you even?
Are you on the influence right now?
What do you mean?
You got pinpoint pupils and you got a bag.
I've been trying to fix myself based off of the subject of I keep experiencing things like this with you or somebody else where I know exactly what you're experiencing. And it's the only type of thing that would ever get any problem of. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard because I really dedicated myself to everything to making sure it wouldn't happen.
You want shoes?
I want you to help me fix this right now by just like going in here and telling me just the four of us right now, go in the room, just sit here and have this conversation so I can continue the conversation.
Do you want shoes?
Okay. Brian, where are your shoes?
We're not allowed to send you the message.
Brian, where's your shoes?
If you're not,
If you want shoes, we're gonna allow you to get your shoes if you want. I don't want you to walk barefoot.
Can you just pick that up?
It's building the story of which I don't make.
Do you want shoes?
Don't make me experience this.
Yes or no? Do you want shoes? I'm trying to help you out. Do you want shoes?
I can take the slides, I guess, but
Huh?
I don't
Where
want
the
you.
slides at?
I can't focus.
You can give Miranda, but I don't think he's gonna tell you what
I
happened.
can't focus. Can you?
Where the slides at?
Every moment, it was the combination of human actors, interaction,
Okay.
subject. Every person around me right now needs to
Close the room.
be able to function as needing to be stopped immediately. Why does he's not get understood?
You want to just have him bring your car down?
Why? You're wrong,
it.
by the way.
I'll grab
Yeah,
it.
go ahead and grab it.
My order. Whichever concept, I don't know which one it was at the time yet.
I got it.
Of the subject that has so many different answers to the subject of the combination. This is why there's a law system for this. And
All
you're
right.
not,
We're gonna put you in the back of the car, okay?
why? Should why are you doing this?
We already told you.
We already told you,
You're
come on.
under arrest for trespassing.
I want to have this conversation with you.
Well, if we can have a conversation, okay?
Why? Why would it be any synchrony there?
It's already open.
Who do you think is seeing it? Somebody sees it.
All right, just step in.
Who's seeing what?
Just step in. Take a seat.
That's the subject. That was the subject, right?
You want to hand me the
What else
seat?
was there?
Don't drive off.
Okay. Everybody in the way that I do, which is always going to be conscious to the point of I'm literally getting it every moment as the subject of it doesn't even let me do anything. He points it out and sends a message and method which why
Call it in custody yet or no?
You have evidence, bro?
Not in this car. No. Do you?
31 units on 1, Haynes Drive, Pleasant Valley Ave, 2 cars,
Yeah,
VA
we're just gonna do
negative,
it right
unknown
now.
if they're in the roadway. Okay.
I don't know what that is. Looks maybe like crystal meth.
It's his phone.
That's his.
That's it, right? That's just his property? So, are we taking a valid idea? Are we just sending him to BCJ's John Doe, or are we just putting him on a summons still?
Biller was more than likely gonna have the ID on file. I mean, if he didn't, and if he didn't tell us his name, if we could identify him for his prints.
Okay.
I'm not 100% sold that's meth, but it could be a lot. Yes, sir. Yeah, defiant trespass and possible meth, and he's probably gonna need Skip. So I want to probably have Skip come out to the station and evaluate him at the station. Yeah, because like I said, he had like this large bag, like clear plastic bag with like crystal-like substance in it, but it's such a large amount. I don't 100% know if it's meth or not, but yeah, we got him for it's defiant trespass right now, and then the potential meth. What's that? What did you say? Oh, all right. We're en route to the station. Thanks. I'll meet you at the station. Okay.
Literally bringing the garbage.
3060 zone 20, plotting at 1410 Nixon Drive, Johnson Fitness, abandoned rapid SOS. I'll call it back.
Don't send me the message that it's done. Outside of
And CIC alert.
For some reason.
All you gotta do is call Lawn Doctor and get a no-hassle quote today.
And now it's just subject.
Brainerd Healthier Pest-Free Lawn with Lawn Doctor.
Section 36, 227. Be transporting one adult male in custody from my location to 360.
Okay, 1530.
By these dumb combinations of something else getting up.
53 from 39. I'm getting this vehicle's involved in the crash on TV. We're going to be on Haynes, just past Spring House.
What's up? What'd you say? Sorry. I was listening to the radio, my bad. What'd you say, Brian? I'll just listen on the radio. It was another district. It's not even us. What are you confused about?
Central 36-159, I'm clear. You can link this to 2025-11710. And I'll be around tomorrow to school. Central 36-203, I'm clear. You can send me the word list. Central 3153, I'm out of there.
Okay.
Central 3163, I'll be available.
Okay.
Somebody else. Wasn't that separation?
Okay. 161.
Copy. Central Key 79911.
Okay, I called it back 4 times, no answer. Number comes back to a Thomas.
Very soon. Central 3542, I'll be clear.
3542. Thirty-six units, one call request reference to a firearms permit.
Thirty-six 193.
Okay.
Things are just better when you switch to cricket. The sun shines a little brighter. Start playing on the play. Get out on the
I don't want to see credit for anything.
Central 31, speaker, taking keys on for the crash.
5230.
Central 31, what's my name, Center for welcome?
5229.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Central 36, 227 arriving at 360.
Okay, 1520.
Dispatch has been up.
Central 36 immigration.
All right, Brian. Just lean back for me. Just don't do this, all right? Just lean back. All right, you can step out.
Things that really aren't going to have a
You can step out.
measurable... What is that?
Just step out.
I didn't... They keep saying it's something. I thought every time I look inside the fucking... wherever I am, and there's...
All right, we're going to walk this way.
They're stupid. That's why they had it. Right.
You get the
Are you hearing it how it's sounding? Remember?
Go up in here. You gonna come right over here?
I'm like really disturbed
Just
by
face the
your...
wall. All right, just gonna pat you down one more time, okay?
Why?
Just make sure you don't have it. That's it.
I just got a message where I was...
All right, Brian, I'm gonna undo these cuffs, and you're gonna put your hands on top of your head, okay? You understand?
I don't know why.
But do you understand? I need a yes or no. Okay.
If it's going to do something... Not very subject.
All right, just put your left hand on top of your head, all right? Just put it on top of your head.
You know what they did right before? Other than making the sound right there, and literally wiped out and said, hey, I'm going to check it.
All right, same thing.
You're supposed to know what it says. Which I don't know.
Don't put your pants up.
Just pull.
It's calling that. It's
All right, take a seat. Take a seat.
Anyway, getting property. Let's go topic, literally exactly the problem. Is that we never have details of any fairness access to anything in the way that I would still never allow the situation to continue to go as reasonable. I think most of the genres is like that. Whatever you're doing, it's attack on the individual access. And I get correct there. I like for me ability to do anything other than hearing the sound of my voice getting irritated with some kind of thing which I don't want to do.
Brian, do you take any medications?
Did you say that?
Yeah, I just asked, do you take any medications? Are you supposed to, like anything prescribed by a doctor?
By myself? Yeah.
You prescribe your own medication?
I'm the only doctor on the planet.
You're the only doctor on the planet?
Yes.
What do you prescribe yourself?
I prescribe myself something else in the basic
What's this?
I'm not exactly sure, but I know that it reacts in a way that is similar to a situational combination of things that just took the aspect of the way that it was being tasted this time. It was the difference of what it was being tasted on, and it was shifted. The other thing that I at no point was to the subject of being anything other than my subject anyway, so I don't know why it's...
Your eyes look a little bit better. They were pinpoint out there, now they're opening up a little bit.
I don't even know which thing you were talking about.
Your eyes, your pupils. They're like pinpoint when I was talking to you, now they're a little bit wider.
Well, that's just the subject.
Did you use this before we talked to you?
What do you mean?
Did you use any of this before we talked to you?
I tried not to. Yeah, it's no reason that I'm usually getting a reaction from that.
What is it?
I don't know. But it just hit me every time.
It hits you every time?
No, the fucking sound wave, it calls me methamphetamine every time.
The sound waves cause you to do methamphetamine?
It says it's literally
I don't know. I'm trying to make sense of it. The sound waves make you do this?
Sound waves, literally,
How long's your legs been like that? They look like balloons.
Well, the thing that you do, and I'm not sure you're recognizing that you're doing it, is a systematic medium process, which is literally like a destructive disc, right? I feel like there's something that's supposed to be here to understand this topic exactly. It shouldn't have been.
What topic are we supposed to understand?
The topic, which is it's the worst thing ever.
Okay.
And it only gets highlighted during this process. It's not understood as the attack on the communication device aspect, which is my mouth, which is getting worse every time it doesn't get.
The sound waves make your mouth get worse?
Yeah, the circulation is off. It needs to be fixed exactly where it is, and the exact thing that